Shalom, shalom, shalom. I want to give honor and praise to Yahuwah. I want to make a video about something Miss Rodney just put on my YouTube. And it says, we are champions of Yahuwah. And he said, myself, Rodney McGee, and the woman, Roxy, that is staying with Shonda. There will be many who will be drawn to her and will protect and fight along the side. The dragon and his army is here. Who will you fight for? Well, thank you, Rodney. That's the truth. That's the truth. Because remember I told you guys about the guy that I met? Well, every time that I record this another video to tell you about one of my children that I met, one of the 144,000, but I talked about other things in the video too. That wasn't no rapture gonna happen before May 19th. All of that, like those videos kept messing up. But anyways, so basically, the guy that I had met, he was like saying that he was like he could see me covered in white gold and gold light. He was like all he could see was gold around me, and he was like he hadn't seen nobody like that. He was like I was covered in gold, and he actually held my hand, and he was trying to give me a vision. And so he was like he hadn't done it in a long time. And you know, our people have the ability when you touch people and you can give them a vision. And so so while I was holding his hand, I told him my healing hand was basically tingling really, really bad. And I told him, well, here, have some healing up on me. And so we were basically holding hands, like, you know how they be like the team, like, you know, we get ready to play basketball, and everybody put their hands on top of each other. So that's how we were holding hands. Not holding hands like that. Don't think that I'm cheating on the Messiah. Forget y'all, okay? Anyways, so we holding hands, and so he actually made my powers stronger. One of the 144,000, he made my powers stronger. And he kept my information. He couldn't believe that he met somebody else that believed things the way that he believed things. And so it was crazy, right? Hey, good morning. So it was a blessing. So what happened is hold on one second. So yeah, things have really started to look up. I was just talking to my neighbor, excuse me. I met these two older people next to me, and they're sister and brother, and they are so sweet, and they look just alike. Okay, they're elderly, and just talking to them is, you know, I met so many people. This walk in my life. So anyways, this guy that I met, one of my children, I'm not going to mention his name on here, but he had left out of the hotel that I was at. I was at the Days Inn. So I left from there and I moved to another hotel. When I got to the other hotel, I seen his father. And so his father was like, hey, he came over, and I'm blind in one eye. If you guys didn't know, I can't see out of my left side. I only have 10% vision out of my left. That's one of the reasons why I have a service dog. Okay. Basically, I seen his father, but his father walk up on me, and I was sitting by the pool waiting for my room to be ready. So he was like, you got a room out here? And I'm looking at him, I can't recognize him. Then I thought about who I was seeing. He was like, I said, your son. is one of my children. He was like, yeah. He was like, I was like, where is he? He was like, oh, he's at work. And I was like, oh, okay. So it was a blessing. And to know that pretty much the places that I was going, my children frequent, you know what I'm saying? Or people that I know. And it's the truth. People are drawn to me. Excuse me. Okay, sorry about that. Oh my gosh. Gross. Anyways, better out than in. So anyways, the best part was that my Caitlin, my friend's daughter, she had a dream, and she was like, we were all in her house, and she said because I asked them, do they have dreams? And she said, I just be dreaming about ponies. I said, oh, okay. You ever dreamed about anything else? She said, well, a dragon. And I was like, you had a dream about a dragon? And I was looking just like this. You had a dream about a dragon? She said, yeah, he was red and big, and he took our house into space. I was like, and who was all in your dream? She said, you was in my dream. She said, you was fighting a dragon. And I was like, oh my goodness, now he's messing with this lady's children, and now they're having dreams. So then, like, right after that, that's when his her brother had a dream like the next day, and he said that the dragon took our hotel into space, and he said all he knows is that he seen me turn into bright gold light, and he said I had a crown on my head, and he said and I had a sword, and oh my God, I just seen a fox. That's weird. I just seen a fox in the bushes. That's strange. I wonder, is that a dog? But I don't see nobody out here for it. That was weird. Anyways, so he was like, I turned into bright gold light. And he said this sword comes out of my hands. Now, if you guys have been following me for a while, my son has had visions and dreams about a sword coming out of my hand, that my red and green fire powers turn into a mighty sword. I am a mighty warrior for Yahuwah. I am the daughter of Zion, the tower of flock, Mary Magdalene. So, I have superpowers. Yeah. It might sound crazy to you, but why do they show us TV shows like 4400 or Heroes, which is one of my favorite shows, okay? I always wanted to be like the little boy who could just touch the ATM and the money come out. But that was never my gift, okay? That was never my gift. I'd probably be touching every payphone. Well, they don't really have payphones no more, but they still got some around, and all the money would come out. I thought about stuff like that. But I do have some of the powers that some of the heroes people possess. So the 4400 had powers. They could do things when they just disappeared and then they came back, okay? People said that they were taken by alien, but we all know the truth. So they have all these different shows to show us that are going to be people with superpowers. So people won't be so amazed when things happen and be like, yo, what's going on, you know? I mean, it's about to be a mad war out here between Yahuwah's children and the devil's children. And best believe, I'm going to destroy every one of Satan's seed. Understand, I'm no game to be joked with. Okay? So, he was like, he said he seen this guy with a crown, and he was like, I think it was Jesus. He called him Jesus. You know, it's okay. Even though they're not the same, they two totally different entities. And even though my 7-year-old, he just turned 7, I still call him 6. My 7-year-old, the other day, he was like, I see Yahuwah and Jesus talking to Yahuwah. And Jesus told Yahuwah that you are very beautiful. And I was like, what? I was like, well, where Yeshua at? That's what I want. Where Yeshua at? That's who I'm trying to see. That's who I'm trying to talk to. And so he was like, oh, Yeshua is at home. You want me to call him? He at the Holy Mountain. And so I'm like, yeah, call him. I love the fact that Yahushua, that he could come and go as he pleased. A long time ago, he used to knock on the door, and it's crazy. I don't know if you guys have ever been to the temple, or the Messiah has ever come in to break bread with you, or you ever been to the Holy of Holies. I have. And there's been a lot of times where I've heard knocking, and I knew there was nobody at the door but the Messiah. And I would tell him to come on in. So anytime you guys hear knocking, make sure you guys be like, who is it? But you might not hear nothing, okay? So you just say, Son of God, Yahuwah, if this is you, okay, Yeshua, please come in. And he will come in, and you guys will be amazed. You will see him, and he will break bread with you, and you guys will have communion with him. I'm telling you, this is one of the most powerful experiences I ever had in my life. I'm not mental. I'm not crazy. I'm very much sane, okay? And I just know after I seen the face of Yeshua, I'm here, okay? I'm here, okay? I am not dead. I am alive. Jacob seen him in the desert, and he is alive, okay? Moses seen a burning bush, and he's what? Alive. He was in the tent with the Most High, and he's what? Alive. Question. Has nothing to do with this video. But tell me what you think below. It said that they smoked the incense, and the incense went to the top of the tent, and it stayed... that him and the Most High, Moses and the Most High, was, it said they was smoking incense herbs, and it said that the smoke went to the top of the tent. What was Moses smoking? Why does cannabis come from the land of Canaan? I just had some questions that I've just been on my mind this morning. What incense were they smoking in that tent? But anyways, it has nothing to do with this video. But I'm just really excited that, because I have been crying. I was like, where are my children? I'm not me. I've met so many of them. Like I told you. Oh, that's right. The video wouldn't work. I met Daniel. He sang Psalms, what was it? Psalms 34 for me. So then when I went to go sing it, you know what he said to me? He did just like this. Let me open up this camera. He did just like this. He was like, no, you can't take my tune and my melody. He said, this is Daniel's. He was like, this is Daniel's Psalm 34. He said, get your own songs, Mary Magdalene. I died laughing. I was like, baby, anybody can sing this. And he was singing it, and I started singing it behind him. He wanted to sing it, and he told me to learn it, and then when I got to singing it, he was like, you can't steal my melody. He was like, this is for Daniel. This is for Daniel. Mary Magdalene, get your own song. And I was like, what? I was like, ooh, okay. I ain't seen him ever since, but he around here somewhere. I mean, goodness gracious, you guys. You guys remember, if you guys go back to the videos that I had in March, I met Paul incarnate. I just met Daniel. I've met Peter. I met Moses. I've met so many people in my walk, baby. All of the prophets are here, and they ain't fallen angels. There's some guy online preaching that he's a fallen angel and his name is Isaiah the prophet. And Yahuwah told me he is not Isaiah. He's a damn lie. And that's the words that Yahuwah used. He's a liar. And so this guy said he afterwards I seen another video of his. He come out some that he's a fallen angel. And I was like, yeah, the fallen angels would be preaching that Jesus Christ is the Son of God instead of Yahushua by Hashem is the Son of God. So I started thinking about what he was saying. And he basically saying that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, and that he's a fallen angel, and that Jesus Christ is not coming back. This is what he was saying. And I was like, what? Now, I know for a fact that Yeshua and Jesus is two different entities, okay? And the Catholic Church will tell you that, okay? Because, whatever. Y'all don't want to look it up. You guys don't want to do your research. You guys want to be stuck in a box in Christianity. I'm not in Christianity. I'm a Hebrew. Okay? So, how you doing, baby? Go on in, Carvey. Oh, she having a fit.
You're about to come back outside in like less than an hour.
You're the 21-year-old?
Huh?
You the 21-year-old?
This is my sister.
Oh, that's your sister?
Yeah.
But you're the 21-year-old, right?
Yeah.
Girl, your mama had that knife against that black boy.
Well, the thing is I told him that I'm married.
Oh, you're married.
I have a kid.
Oh, okay. Girl, I was like, I didn't know what was, but she still shouldn't have had that knife up to his throat.
I told her, I was like,
because she could have went to jail. She could have went to jail. Now, my thing is on the flip side, like, if it was a black person with a knife to a white person, it would be all kind of cops through here. But yet the shoe was on the other foot and he did not call the police.
Yeah. Go sit.
And I was like, I came out here because they woke up my dogs, and that's how I woke up.
Yeah.
So when I looked out the window, I seen the lady with the knife to the black dude's throat, and I'm like, what the hell going on out here? So I came out and I was like, okay, everything okay? And I'm like, do I need to call 911? Like, and she was like, oh, he won't leave my daughter alone. And I was like, he's trying to talk to my daughter. And I was like, well, how old is your daughter? And I'm thinking she about to say 17 or something. She said 21. I said, girl, your daughter grown. Let her make her decisions on her own. And she was...
He politely said that he wouldn't mind like walking me up to my room.
Right, he was...
And I said,
so he was walking you to your room.
Yeah, and I said, sure. And then he said, and he asked me where my man was, and I said, well, my husband's in Iowa right now.
Oh, okay. So your husband's in Iowa.
Yeah, he's on work.
Right.
And I said, and he kept asking me if I wanted to go do something to go spend money. I'm like, well, my mom's at work. I have to watch her kid, and I have to watch my kid.
Okay, right.
And he was like, well, we can kick it here. And I was like, I don't feel comfortable doing that.
Right.
I have a husband.
Right.
And then he was just like, oh, well, I'm not going to do nothing. It means nothing. I'm like, but I have to watch 2 kids.
Right.
And
it's different because you had the kids. You know what I'm saying? Right.
If I hadn't had the kids,
you would have chilled.
Married.
Right. That's understandable. But girl, your mama cannot go around holding knives to people's throat. I was like, the whole day I thought about that.
Yeah.
The whole day. And he was like, oh, I'm a rapper. I just got a contract, and he was telling me all this stuff, and I was like, well, I don't care about none of that. And I was just like, I don't want y'all in front of my door with it, because you know that woke up all of my dogs. I know you heard them. They all woke up. When they all wake up, I can't go back to sleep because now they waking up the kids. So I'm like, oh my God, now I got kids and dogs woke at 7 a.m. in the morning, and he was just walking you to your room. I'm thinking she make it seem like that he trying to rape you or something.
Yeah.
You know, like he was trying to hurt you or something. And I was like, I thought something was wrong. But I'm glad to know that you're okay, that you're safe, and that he wasn't trying to do anything to you.
Yeah. Hey, come on.
Tell your mom, girl, she can't be going around here being crazy now.
No. What is she trying to do?
All right, guys. So, anyways, the crazy things that I'll be witnessing. Now, y'all know, if a black woman or man would have had a knife up to a white woman or a white man, it would be all kind of police officers all around here. That white lady had that knife up to that man's throat, and all he was doing was walking the girl to her room to make sure she got to her room, being a gentleman. Just because you see somebody with gold in their mouth, not necessarily are they wicked, okay? Not necessarily. You know, she told him that she was married. I mean, just like, but for your mother to get involved, I thought like the girl was underage. She was 21 years old. She can handle herself. Shoot. She handled herself enough to tell him that he could walk her to her room and that she was married and she got a little kid. She just had a baby and she's watching her little sister. You guys, baby. I'm coming, baby. I'll be in there in a second, okay? But I just want to tell you guys that more people are being drawn to me. And oh, you watching a movie? Okay, I'm about to come watch it with you. I want to make you some eggs? Okay. Okay. I make you some eggs. He did? Tell him change it back. Alright, so anyways, so much stuff be going on around me. I'm just thankful that I'm here in this era and that, go back inside, and that all the disciples, he wanted to know, like the disciples asked the Messiah about being seen in the last days, what was going to happen. Why would he tell them that as if they were going to be here? Okay, because incarnation is real. It wasn't the spirit that was on Elijah. He was Elijah, not the spirit. The Messiah said he was Elijah. He didn't say nothing about no spirit. No spirit word came out of his mouth. Do not add or take away from the words. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So John the Baptist was Elijah incarnated. If you deny that the Messiah was incarnated into the flesh, then you're denying that the Messiah existed and that he walked this earth and that he's still here alive, okay? Because he is alive, he is risen, he is here, Yahushua is here, okay? You guys call him as Jesus Christ, but we all know that Jesus is Caesar Bulgaria, that they copied and put him on the cross. And we all know that Yeshua hung from a tree. He did not die on the cross. It's a lot of different things, but I just want you guys to know that oh my gosh, it's raining, that things are going to start to happen, and they're about to happen faster. Go inside. Things are going to start to happen faster, and so it's going to get worse. It really is. It's going to get worse out here. So when you guys start seeing spaceships, look, I caught a UFO the other day, but yet there are no UFOs. Ooh, but I caught one in broad daylight. Okay, it was 7:20 at night, and yet it was just gliding across the sky. Oh my goodness. I've never seen one in broad daylight, only at nighttime. But just for the fact that to me to see one at broad daylight right after they were spraying chemtrails, you guys can tell me that the Most High don't show us things so we can be ready. The devil and his army is here. Yes, Rodney, this is true. The devil and his army is here, and we will destroy the devil and his army and all his children, including all the people and governments and everything that he got with him, the beast of the earth. We're going to destroy him. So I just thought I'd share these things with you guys. I love you. Please thumbs up this video.